Long ago, the All-Father Odin united the worlds. He threw down his foes and cast them into the 10th world, then split the bows that held their prison to the world tree and left it to drift unanchored, a place of exile. For centuries this world slumbered uneasily, but it did not die. As glacial ages passed, kingdoms rose and fell out of sight of the gods. When Odin heard his enemies were growing once again in strength, he looked to Midgard and sent his Valkyries to scour the battlefields for the greatest of the warriors. Dead to the world, they would be born again in Valheim. So welcome everybody to Valheim. I've played this game a bit, haven't gotten very far, just enough to know some of the basics, a few little tips and tricks of the trade, and that's really it. I've beaten the first boss, that's as far as I've gotten. I haven't really done anything else, so we're going to be dropping in. I'm going to share some tips and tricks for beginning and as we go through. And yeah, we're just going to have some fun. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Alright, Hail Warrior. Welcome to the 10th World Warrior. I am Hugin, sent here to guide you in your travels. The megaliths surrounding you are the sacrificial stones. They represent the Forsaken, which you must slay in order to ascend to Valhalla. This stone is a Vegvisir, I think? Maybe? That's how you pronounce it? These magical stones were scattered throughout the lands by Odin. Excuse me. As signposts pointing toward the ritual grounds of the Forsaken. If inspected closer, this one will reveal the summoning place of Icthir, your first prey. He is a mighty beast, so you need to properly arm yourself before even attempting to defeat him. Alright, so this will register his location. It's right here next to us. So, let me do one thing. Hold on. Just need to quickly write something down while I remembered it before it skipped my mind. Alright, so that's Icthir. That's his altar. We came through here. What's up in here? So if you look in the top right of the map, right up here, as you pull your cursor over things, it says meadows. There's Black Forest. There's Black Forest there. Black Forest all down through here, and then ocean. We want to stay away from the Black Forest, so we're going to actually first go here and see this area. Now, the first thing you want to do in this game is search the immediate area, just like any survival game. So you pick up the stones, pick up branches for wood, stone, branch. Thought I saw another. Yep, there's a branch. I thought I saw another stone right over here. Okay. And then you just want to again search around, find some things. Oh, here's some berries. So behind these is a good place to search as well. There's that. Oh, here we go. A tasty morsel. You have found a snack. Consume it to improve your health and stamina. Be aware that before long you will grow hungry again, so try to always have at least a couple of different meals ready. Okay, so pretty much, if you look on the bottom left of our screen, it says 25, and there's a fork there with 3 boxes above it. So you can pretty much consume 3 things at once. And I'm just going to get up here for a second to see if there's any enemies around, because we don't want to be surprised, because enemies will spawn this early and come to attack us. Anyway, so I'm going to go here. So these are the 2 things. If you... Son of a bitch. Take stock of your inventory. Most items must be crafted. However, due to your recent departure from Midgard, you will have to recall the true shape of objects. Just pick things up and it will all come back to you, I'm sure. My lesser brother Munin tells me one can fashion a stone axe out of wood and stone. Alright, so let me get back into my inventory. So right here. Shit, is that a... I thought I heard an enemy over here somewhere. Maybe not. If we do, I'll deal with it. Okay, so here we have some food. So if you hover over it, you can see it says how much it weighs, its health, and its stamina. So down here in the bottom left, our current health is 25, and our current stamina is the yellow bar, so I think it's 50. Yeah, and I think it actually says that if we hover over this. I think it'll say current 50. Yeah, so if you look in the parentheses next to where it says health and stamina, it says current 25, current 50. So if we eat this, it'll give us 15 stamina and 15 health, so it'll increase it to 40 and 65. And the white fork right here means that it is balanced between health and stamina. If you look at this one, it has the yellow fork. That means it is balanced toward stamina, not health. So this will give us 20 stamina, 7 health. So if we eat this, you can also see, if you hover over it, it'll say duration and duration. So down here you also have their duration, 10 minutes and 15 minutes. So that's how long it'll last, and you can see our health is going up right now to the equivalent that those added health to us. And crouching, you can see our stamina is now 85 instead of 50. So those look like little lean-to things. We'll have to take care of those later, because those have, it's called core wood. So there's 3 different kinds of wood that I know of. There's wood, there's core wood, and there's fine wood. And each one you need for crafting different things. Now in this game, unlike games like Ark, in Ark you get wood by just running up to trees and punching them. Here, if you go to punch this tree, you do 0 damage. See the zeros? 0 damage. But you can punch these little saplings, and you can get wood this way to begin with. So that's what we're going to have to do. Either you can punch these, or you can punch these bushes. Okay? There's an enemy. So I want to get away, because I want my stamina to come back before I fight him. So if you're not sprinting, your stamina will recharge. Oh shit, there's a second one? Shit. What's in our inventory? Do we have enough wood? Crafting it. Shit. Okay, so we just crafted a club. Whew. We just had enough wood. I didn't want to take on 2 enemies at once without a weapon. So they hit us. So you have to be careful. If they hit you in the back, it does a lot more damage. Anyway, we have a club now. I'm going to move that into slot number 1. I'm going to move the torch into slot number 4 for now. I try to keep things in the same place throughout my game. So like slot 1 will be the club, slot 2 will either be a shield or an axe. It'll be an axe to begin with, and once I get the shield, the axe moves to a different location. I usually get an axe first, but... Or I try to get an axe first. Let's see if we can build one. There we go, there's the axe. And see when it gets grayed out, you don't have the thing. So down here, what you need is 5 wood, you need 4 stone. We have 3 stone and 2 wood. Anyway, so the axe is in spot number 2, so we're going to keep that. Now, we're going to go down here to this place. Now, that's a boar, we're going to attack that. Now, they do hit pretty hard, so you have to be careful with that when you're in the early stages of this game. Here's another one. Now the thing is, if you attack them when you're far enough away, they won't be able to. So you stay just out of range of their attack. We're gonna go get this one as well. So we need the meat to be able to survive. Well, you're not gonna die from not eating food, but if you don't eat food, your health will not regenerate. So eventually, if you don't eat enough food and you get hit enough times, you will die. But you will not die simply from not eating food. You'll always have a base of 25 health. Okay, so here is the... You have found the summoning place of one of the Forsaken. Make the correct offering at their altar, and they will come. Be wary, though, the Forsaken are not easy prey, so craft a wicked weapon, don your finest armor, and eat a hearty meal before engaging them in combat. So pretty much have a good weapon, get good armor that can take a bit of a beating and protect you, and eat food so you have the stamina and health. We're going to read about this. Hunt his kin. So we need to hunt deer for this boss. And I just heard another enemy over here. Somewhere. Okay, see all these berries? What I'm going to do, since this is a good spot for berries, and they do respawn, is I'm going to open my map, zoom in here, choose this little dot over here, and double click. And then you can label it. So I'm just going to do RB for raspberry. Yep, there's an enemy over here somewhere. There he is. Come on, you bitch. Alright, so now that he's dealt with, we're going to pick all these berries. I usually mark berry areas that have like 4 or more bushes. If it has like 2, I'm not really worried about remembering that location. So anyway, here we go. Now we know that there is black forest over here and down here. I'm guessing it moves down the coast here a little bit. Is there black forest up here? I don't know. We're going to keep coming down this way. We're going to keep exploring down through here. Alright, there's ocean right there, so there's water. Let's move this way, let's get to the coast. While we're going there, we're going to chop down some of these just to get some wood. Alright, there's some wood. I saw a stone. Where are you? Right there. Now, one thing you can do, if you want to, I'm not going to do it here, just because I like the way this game looks. I love this. Oh, son of a bitch. I am trying to explain to my audience some cool shit you can do. Come here, fucker. Very rude. Okay. First, I'm going to talk about the food again. In the bottom left, you'll see that the raspberry is flashing. That means that I am below the halfway countdown for how long it lasts. So the raspberry lasts for 10 minutes. Once you reach 5 minutes or less, I hear another enemy too. Sons of bitches. Looks like more lean-tos up there, so we'll have to go get those later as well. Anyway, sorry. So once that reaches 5 minutes or less, you can eat another one. So here I'm going to eat one, and then here I'm going to try to eat a mushroom. See how it says you can't eat more mushroom? That's because I'm not at the halfway point. Mushrooms last for 15 minutes. So until I reach the 7-minute mark, I can't eat another mushroom. So I can't just eat 3 raspberries, 3 mushrooms, or something like that. It has to be 3 different items. Now, we have enough to craft a hammer, so we're going to do that. There we go. And the hammer we're going to move to space number 5. So we discovered more things to build. You've crafted a hammer. With this tool, you will raise mighty halls and towering fortifications. Start by building a workbench. This, in turn, will enable you to construct other things. Okay. So, I like this spot here. Let me see. I really like this. So, those 2 are close by. Now, if you look at the map, this area where we started, we're going to have to bring the trophy from each boss back here. This is easy because this one's right here. We'll kill them, literally walk it to there. But we need to bring each one there. So I'm going to try to build a base kind of close to that, and the fact that we have water right here makes this location for a base a lot better. Oh, look at these. More berries, so I'm going to mark this as well. Map. Open it. Double click. RB. And zoom back out. I'm going to do this for raspberries, mushrooms when we find them. Well, large groups of mushrooms. If it's like 1 or 2, I'm not worried about it. If it's like a group of 4 or more, that's when I actually take the time to mark it. Okay, oh, there's a little house over here. There's that. I like this spot right here for a base. I really do. Now we're going to have to clear some of this out, obviously. I don't want to be too close to the water, but I like this spot. So we're going to start clearing out an area right about You know, I think right about here. Right about here will do. Where are rocks? There's one rock. I don't see a lot of rocks around here that we have to deal with either, which is good because we can't take them apart, even with an axe. So, what you need to take apart rock is actually a pickaxe. Now, this is a birch tree. These are beech trees. Beech trees, you can hit with an axe, and you do damage. The birch tree, however, the wood is too tough, so you can't do it. So what we're going to do, we're going to start chopping down some of these trees. I like to find a spot for a base pretty soon, pretty early on. That's usually what I spend day one doing, is exploring like up and down the coast a little bit. Okay, it's falling that way. To find a place that I want to build a base. Now the other thing to be careful of here is when you start messing with the terrain, those guys come out and search for you. Like, they're drawn to the noise of falling trees and you messing with everything, messing with the environment. So they come to investigate. Usually it's one at a time. Sometimes it's two. I think I've only had two come looking at once. But yeah. So the other thing I want to do, I want to clear out these little saplings. Number one, it's easy wood. And number two, it clears up my line of sight. Now, watch out for trees. Wait for my stamina. Man, this tree is taking a beating, isn't it? There we go. Which way is it falling? You gotta watch out. If those fall on you or roll into you, if they fall on you, you'll die. If they roll into you, they'll injure you severely. Oh, there we go. Motherfucker. Get out of here. See what I mean? Now, as we chop down more of these trees, more of them are going to show up. Alright, we need a spot to set up a workbench. And I'm thinking I need a flat-ish spot. I'm thinking right here. Right in here. I think right here will work perfectly fine. Yeah, let's go right here. Alright. Can we make a workbench? So to do that, you select your hammer, right-click on the mouse, and you have different categories: miscellaneous, crafting, building. So this is, you'll see this fill up when we get the workbench, and furniture. Again, we'll learn things once we craft the workbench. So let's craft the workbench. Find a place where it'll be right there. Actually, let's put it here. Oh, that was probably a bad idea. But now, miscellaneous, building, see, and furniture. So now we're just being told that that's what we've unlocked. The workbench allows you to craft complex items as well as giving you access to lots more building pieces to construct with the hammer. The thing is, if you try to use it, it's too exposed. You need to actually build around it. Now, the first thing I need to do, I shouldn't have put this here, right now at least, because if this falls on it, it might break it. But it is what it is. It's a rookie mistake. It's gonna... Oh, shit! Okay, now it is hung up on that. Let's eat something else. Let's see how now the mushroom is flashing. We're going to eat a mushroom. We're going to eat a berry. So that's hung up on that tree. Now, if we knock this tree down too, so trees will knock down other trees. Let's see which way this falls. And we have to be careful of the other tree to make sure it doesn't fall on us as well. And that fell right on my workbench. And this guy's coming to the party. Come on. Now see, this tree knocked over something. Gave us that wood. That fell right on that. Crap, I knew that was going to happen too. Alright. We don't have a lot left in this axe. I don't know what condition that's in. Oh, world save. Okay. don't know. Yeah, I think we have enough space to do it. Okay. So we're going to equip the hammer again. Go to building. And we need to build some walls around this. I'm going to put one wall. Right here. Boom. 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 And then it needs a roof. So there's two angles. There's 26-degree angle, which goes with the 26-degree roof. And there's 45-degree angle, which goes with the 45-degree roof pieces. We're going to do 26. Just pop this right here, right there. Then we choose the roof piece. Boom, boom. And now we should be able to use. You can't interact with things, and we're going to repair that. Repairing things costs nothing. It does not cost any resources whatsoever. Okay, so repair, repair, repair. Now that that's under there, we should be able to interact with it. When you're holding the hammer... Oh, god damn, I thought that was an enemy. Holy crap. What do you want, Hugin? Be wary of the temperature, or of the weather. When the temperature drops at night, or if you are wet, you will suffer from being cold. This reduces your stamina regeneration. Seeking shelter by an open flame is your best option when this happens. Okay. Anyway. Let's see. When you're holding the, really, this stump is in the way? Are you kidding me? Alright, there. Workbench, use. Repair. Repair everything. So here's some of the stuff we can make. We're gonna make the hoe. I'll tell you why in a second. Back out of here. There's Hugin. I heard him fly in. You have crafted a hoe. This tool is used for landscaping. You could say it's the perfect complement to the hammer. Use it to clear the ground and manipulate the terrain. It is easier to create buildings on level ground. Okay. So again, I know the basics of the game. I don't know a lot. I just know how to start, some little tips and tricks that I learned, and there's another fucking enemy. He's going to be drawn over here the moment we start chopping stuff. First thing I want to chop out of the way is this stump. I accidentally hit my wall there. Yep, I knew it. See, told you. They get drawn to the noise. There's a deer. They get spooked pretty easily. The only way to kill them is either with a bow or to sneak up behind them. So you just crouch, and then you sneak, and it uses stamina as you sneak, and then you have to stop, stamina will refresh, blah blah blah. And walk up behind him and hit him. But what we're going to do now is, since I injured that a little. Okay, we're going to clear this area of trees. And we're going to start doing everything we can to build our base. Go. Low. Alright, now once... Oh. I won't record me harvesting everything. Or building the entire house. So there's that. Now sometimes, if you get these trees to fall on things like the that birch tree right there, if you get enough stuff to fall on them, they'll fall over, and then you get stuff to fall on them there, or you can roll them against things. Like, see how that's rolling? If I push this and then back up, oh, that hurt. Okay, let me try that again. I hit the wrong button. If I roll this and then back up, see how it's injuring stuff there, and then it'll roll back and it'll... Alright. Anyway, you can roll stuff in, you can roll logs into other logs and have them damage them, is what I'm trying to say. So while I don't have a tool to be able to harvest that birch tree, if these trees falling knock it down, I can roll the log against other things and damage it enough to get the fine wood out of it, which will allow me to craft certain things that I wouldn't be able to craft, or normally be able to craft at this point. Again, I only know that because it's happened, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I knew I couldn't get fine wood because I tried chopping it down, and it's too hard of a tree. Just looking around for enemies, I thought I saw something. Now, the other thing about this game is the bushes and grasses around you will randomly rustle. So I'll just be doing this, and all of a sudden everything around me will start rustling, and I'll turn around to look at it, and there'll be nothing. Alright, see that? That's damaging that tree. Now, if I get rid of this stump, this tree might fall on me. Nope. Alright, let's keep hitting this a little bit. But this gets injured or damaged when it falls against other trees, and other trees get damaged. See? Bang. See, so it's it's damaging a bunch of stuff as it falls, which is good. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first repair the axe again. Station's too exposed. How is it? What do you mean it's too exposed? Oh, the wind. So see the wind direction? The wind is now blowing into this. So I would need to block the wind. So let's make another wall. Put it right there. So that should do it. Still too exposed, huh? Interesting. I've never had this issue. Let me do that, maybe? Maybe that'll protect it enough? I don't know. Let's find out. Is it good? No, it's still too exposed. Are you fucking kidding me? Thought I just heard an enemy, too. Okay. Put one right on top of it. There, maybe that'll do it. How? How is this too exposed? I don't understand. Wind shifted. Still too exposed. I really don't understand why this is doing this. Alright, well if it's too exposed with these, and if you destroy things you get all the building materials back. So, now I'm going to do this. There, will that do it? There we go. Okay. Good. Fuck. Alright. So that was inconvenient. The other thing is, things to pick up on the ground will have these little, like, lights coming up off of these little stars. Anyway, let's shit out of this. Get this out of here. Pick up this wood. There we go. Now, I'm going to show you what the... Oh, crap. Let's eat more of that. We don't have any more mushrooms to eat, so it's just going to be berries for a minute. Okay. Excuse me, sir. I am trying to do something here, and your constant interruptions are not helping. Alright, so, for the hoe, we don't want the hoe in space number 5, we'll put that, or 3, we'll put in 6. So for the hoe, you see these circles? That's what I'm standing on. If I hit that, there, and then it will level the ground to the level you're standing on. Now, the issue here is, see that line going down? That means that the ground below is lower, so it needs to raise the ground. When these circles disappear, like in, or like right there, or actually, here we go, here's a better example. When they disappear, it means that the ground is higher than what you're standing on, so it needs to lower it. Okay? So this is how you flatten the ground to begin with. And it uses stamina while you do it. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this area, or an area, as flat as we can right now. Just gonna clear an area, because this area is where our base is going to be. Now there will be some points that you can't, that you can only lower so far, or that you can only raise so far. The I don't know why it is the way that it is, but that's just the way it is, I guess. Like right here. No, never mind, that actually lowered. Is this a good example? Yeah, see how that's not lowering right here? This this spot right here isn't lowering. You can't see the center circle. For whatever reason, that happens. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna flatten some of this. That mess with the workstation lost us some time, but it's alright. I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so there's a rock. Ah, there's that. Let's get these out of the way. The reason I'm building here and not continuing to search, normally I would, but I'm building here because of proximity to these, and we know there's a black forest right over here. Where are you? I heard you. There you are. So, a black forest being right here is not far at all. It's literally through the meadow. And then black forest, oh, there's mountain right there. Black forest through here. This is not a big distance. It's easy to cover that distance to go for our treks into the black forest for certain items. And then, again, we have the mountain right here. So that's why I'm setting up a base here. It seems like a pretty good location. I mean, I guess time will tell, but... The other thing I want to do is I want to clear these trees out as much as I can. I need to do something about food. Okay, here's what I'm going to do about food. I'm not going to build, this is not going to be inside my building. It's not going to be in my house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just plop that down right there. Plop that down over it. And then we killed some boar, so we're just going to start cooking some meat while we're around here doing everything else. Again, repairing stuff. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know why it has me crouched like that. Oh, it's because of the ceiling. That's what it is. Okay. That was interesting. And if you can stand between two things and hit them both, do it. It'll speed up the process. Now, I don't know if you heard that sizzle, but when you hear that sizzle, it means that your food is done. If you leave it on there longer, it'll turn to charcoal. So, do we have more? We just had one. Okay. That's fine. We will eat. We have a bunch of wood right now, so we can definitely build. So let's eat another one of those and eat that. There we go. Now, the other thing to keep track of, there's a lot of stuff to keep track of in this game. The other thing is your weight. Now, if you look right here, you can carry over 300 pounds, but 300 pounds is your limit for being overburdened or overweight, pretty much having too much stuff. Once you pass 300, then when you move, your stamina starts going down, and it does not refresh. So you'll eventually stop being able to move. Oh, I left that on there too long. See? So we got coal. So once you can't move anymore, then you have to get stuff out of your inventory if you want to be able to start moving again. Alright, we're going to flatten out some more of this land. Invalid placement usually means like I put it on top of a rock or something like that. Now again, like with the hammer, you can't interact with things, so I can't pick this up. But if I switch to a weapon or something, I can. I'm not really worried about picking up dandelion. There's not much you can really do with it. You can make a crown, I think, and that's it. Or maybe you can make something later on in the game. Who knows? Like a, I don't know, dandelion soup or some shit. I don't know. Now, if you raise or flatten the ground, that's the other thing that this can do. If you right-click on the mouse, you can choose what you want the hoe to do. This raises the ground, so I'm going to show it to you. It uses 2 stone. Boom. And you can keep going up if you want to, but it uses 2 stone each time. And you have to do it within... See this white circle? That white circle is the distance from the workbench that you can build in. Whether it's this or using the hammer to build your house, you can only do it within that circle. Now, here's the trick. You have to be in the circle. So I can build out there, but I have to be in the circle. See at the bottom where it says workbench? If I step outside this circle, no workbench. Step inside the circle, workbench. As long as I am within the circle, I can build as far out as the game lets me. Okay, so back to flattening the ground, because I do not want this here. Oh no. No, 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 no. It's not going to go down? Well, shit, we just fucked ourselves. God damn it. The only way to get this down now is to get a pickaxe. And we're not going to get that till we beat the first boss. So, yay, we have a mound of dirt. This is not what I wanted. Okay, so that's going to change things a little bit. But now that we've flattened everything... Well, not everything, but you know what I'm saying. Did it warn me that there was going to be a world save? Usually it does. I don't think it did that time. Anyway. flattening this out. And I thank you very much. Fuck off. Oh, yeah, wrong button. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to destroy this. Or, well, actually we can build just this way, I guess. Is there a rock or anything over here that's going to be in the way? Nope, that stone's in the way. That's the only thing. So we're going to build off to this side over here, and I'll worry about this later. Okay, so let's start getting some flooring down. So I always start with the flooring. I want to make sure that I have room for the flooring. So let's see here. I want the front to be that way, I think. Yeah. Alright. So see how that dirt is there? That is a ground leveling issue. If I stand on this, invalid placement. Oh. You have to kind of get it so that the outskirts of those rings hit it. Anyway, I don't care about a little piece of dirt. That's whatever. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. Kind of. Alright. So our house is just going to be a 5x5. Let me get rid of some of this dirt from here. Just want to tidy it up a little bit. There we go. Can I do it with this? That doesn't look like that spot's going anywhere. Okay, anyway, back to this. So we're just doing a 5x5. Oh, the other thing to look at is... Oh, really? Hold on. Let me destroy this. Again, when you destroy things, you don't lose any materials. There we go. Now, see how these are the color blue? That means that they are grounded, or foundational. They come into direct contact with the ground. Now here, let me put this right here in the corner. That's blue as well. Now if I put one on top of this, it's green, which means it's fully supported. So foundational, fully supported. Now as you get higher or do a roof that goes across and it's not supported, it doesn't have any support beams or structural beams or anything like that, it'll start changing colors to like a lighter green, then a yellow, light yellow, then orange, then red, so on and so forth. So right now all I'm doing is I'm kind of framing out the house. I'm going to have the door right here, so when it opens here, there's nothing there, and it just opens into the rest of the room. And I think I'm going to have, I think right here is where my chimney's going to be. Yeah, I think that'll work. My fireplace, I should say. Not my chimney. So the fireplace, well, there will be a chimney going up. But you can't have a fire indoors without a way for the smoke to escape. If you do, then... Or if you do not have a way for the smoke to escape, it'll build up inside the house and you'll choke to death. Trust me, I know. Now I'm just going to do these. I'm not going to put them here because the door is going to go right here and I don't want to hinder the door. These are just going to be some supports for starting the actual build. And look at that, I need more wood. So now we just go out, harvest more wood, come back, keep doing this. So that's going to be it for right now, guys. All I'm going to do is harvest wood, knock down a bunch of trees here, especially the ones closest to this building, because I do not want them to fall on any of this and destroy our house or anything like that. Eventually we're going to move this bench over to the side of the building here so it'll be closer, but that'll be later on. Right now we can do everything we need to within the building radius that we have. So all I'm going to do is harvest a bunch of these trees and keep building, and I will see you guys next time with a completed house, and we'll go from there. Thank you very much for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, you can. I greatly appreciate you guys taking the time and joining me on this journey. I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all later.